Bathed in the sun in the heart of Marion sits a memorial to a woman. In life, small in stature, but her legacy is monumental.
She was a beloved school marm, the little school marm they called her because she was quite short.
She was Elizabeth Tabor, and much of the beauty you find in Marion is thanks to her. The South Coast town, far less than a tank from Boston, is, in a word, charming.
Best way I can describe it and how I describe it daily, it's like a Hallmark movie.
From the quaint downtown with its general store and gift shop to its walking paths winding to the beach, there is plenty to do, see, and learn about here.
It is probably the most intact, small, old village architecturally in the South Coast area.
William Tift serves as president of the town's historical society, settled by native tribes thousands of years ago. In the 1600s, the Pilgrims came, then later the salt industry and coastal trade. Whaling captains settled.
We have a remarkably top-level scrimshaw collection. We have our archives, which are really quite extensive. The room that I'm sitting in is the Mary Celeste room.
Here you can read all about a famous ghost ship from Marion.
The Mary Celeste was found adrift, sails flapping up, hot food on the table, no people, no evidence of violence, just poof.
This is actually a baleen plate from a bowhead whale.
Creatures of the past are preserved at Marion's Natural History Museum. This one room houses everything from dinosaur tracks to polar bear teeth.
Natural history museums used to be called cabinets of curiosity. Everybody had some little cabinet, and slowly as people didn't want their cabinets anymore, they brought them in here. This beautiful butterfly collection was donated to the museum in 1897.
Director Elizabeth Leidhold is partial to these iridescent beauties and also the mineral collection that really pops at the push of a button.
And just push down on the ultraviolet light and you can see the minerals fluoresce. I don't know any other town that has such a local resource.
Its own natural history museum and a harborside public golf course designed by George C. Thomas, creator of famous clubs in California.
Rumor has it he was dating the owner's daughter at the time of this property and was given a chance to design his first golf course ever.
That was in 1904. It was in 2020 when the 9-hole gem was saved from potential closure by local golfers with means.
It was in pretty rough shape, but now we have two great stewards in Jeremiah Daly and Michael Kane.
Jeremiah's brother, William Daly, is the general manager.
It's been really exciting to see people traveling down from Vermont and Maine and New Hampshire, and people even flying in, visiting Boston, and actually driving an hour down here just to experience this golf course, because it's unlike anything they've really played before.
A big reason why is all the stone walls. They're original.
Well, you hit over stone walls on 8 of the 9 holes, so right there, that makes it very unique.
Swing up an appetite, and across Sipacan Harbor, Cast Seaside Bites and Bar is serving up a fresh catch of flavors.
Flavors of Peru, Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador.
Nothing at Cast is average, even down to the taco shells.
So you're the masa master?
The masa master, yes.
Mark Swerkowski is chef and owner with his wife, Bree.
We're focusing on masa and using some of the best heirloom blue corn that you could buy.
The batter for the Baja-style fish, also special.
We use masa and tapioca starch and rice flour and soda water. So 1, it's gluten-free. 2, it forms a better crust.
I can personally vouch for the roasted corn, poblano, and bean empanadas.
Wow, there's like a little lime zest.
A relative newcomer in town, the Swerkowskis are loving it.
Watching the children ride their bikes around the streets, stop at the little ice cream place, it just provides this really unique, homey, generational type of environment.
And community so important in Marion. William Daly says one of the real drivers behind saving the golf course was being sure that it was kept as an accessible and affordable place for the community to meet and do what they want to do, which is play golf.
It's very nice. And he also says he gets a lot of questions about the rose logo. Well, apparently the designer George Thomas had a passion for roses, and he was a world-renowned rose grower.
Well, that explains it.
It does.
I don't have to ask him anymore. Up next, back to Marion for a little dessert.